Hi, are you ready for a reading? I think we are. This is Toby. He's happy to be here, so am I. Thank you. Hi, Scorpio. Thanks for coming to my table. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. This is the table where the tarot reading is done with a horoscope diagram. The horoscope diagram is a circle divided into 12 slices, just like a pie, and each one of those slices is labeled by the Babylonians with a topic of a person's life, like your health, your work, your career, your children, your recreation, all those kinds of things. So it covers a lot of territory. It's highly effective. Okay? And, this is also the channel that has a friend. I have a friend named Link, and he likes to publish a calendar every year he likes to research antiquities. So let me just see if I can find out a nice little tidbit I found today. Okay, Scotland's Loch Monair. Scotland's Loch Monair. Is that how they say it? Became charged with miraculous powers to heal all who drank it or bathed in it. Visitors tossed a silver coin as an offering into the lake. Well, let's go to Scotland's Loch Monair. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? And I'll toss them some money. What the heck? Maybe we'll see Nessie. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. The cards have been shuffled. They've been cut. They've been blessed. And they are ready to go. So we're going to start with the first house for Mr. Scorpio and Miss Scorpio. It is what is on your mind right now. And you're like, oh, you're trying not to think about stuff. What? You can't see. You can't hear. You don't know what to do. And so you're doing nothing. Because really, in reality, what this card in your first house is what you're thinking about right now. Is the decisions you don't want to make. You may think you want to, but you're pretending that you can't right now. Because in reality, this person right here, all she has to do is put down her swords and take off her blindfold. And she will see exactly where she is, what's in front of her, what's behind her, how to escape if she thinks she needs to. And here we are. So you're stymied because of something, all right? Second house is your own money. Your own money, says the Hanged Man. Okay, this is self-surrender to higher wisdom. So are you sort of resigned yourself to the financial truth of the matter today? It may mean that you resign yourself to the amount of money that you're making now because you're working a lot, and there may or may not be any extra effort to show for it, or may not be any extra income to show for it. We just have to play it by ear and hope for the best and look for ways to improve the money flow, because self-surrender to higher wisdom. So he's going to be looking for other ways to make money. Not necessarily other jobs, but other ways to make money inside the place where he works. Third house is communication. You're not talking to anybody right now because you got secrets because you're a Scorpio. Okay, fourth house is your home. Okay, we got the Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Wait a minute. Is one of your kids moving back home? It's possible. And it's because she's going to school? It's possible. Or it could be that, let's see. It could be that you may be improving your household to make life better for the people who live in it. That could be another way to interpret these two cards here. Okay? So something that's going on in your house is not bad because it's for people that you love. You might be considering fixing the bathroom, fixing the basement, whatever. Fifth house is romance and creativity. Oh, wow. You've had so much romance and so much creativity, you don't even know what to do next. Because this is all full of things that you want to do with romance and creativity. And some of them are undoable. Some of them are just out of reach, impractical. But some of them are possible. So it makes me think of Dream the Impossible Dream. That one. So you can sift through various items that you believe you need to help you through this life. However, that it's probably not going to work out to be anything physical or provable or measurable. It'll just be things you've been thinking about that didn't ever come to fruition. So if we're talking about romance and creativity, you know what? If you want romance, you have to go make a date, don't you? You have to go make a date with somebody. So we shall see how you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth house is work and health. Now, what is this? Here you are hauling off weapons from the people, from the army that you just defeated. So really, in a lot of ways, if this is about work and health, then every day might seem like a war. Anyway, because getting money feels like it gets more difficult all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working health. So it also means that if there are health situations that need your not approval, but need your attention, you don't want to really you want to pretend it doesn't matter, that you want to pretend it doesn't exist, so you pretend you don't care, you pretend there's nothing wrong with you. But see these sharp knives? They can hurt you if you ignore them too long. So at work, keep your eyes peeled for information that the boss does not want you to know. Okay? Keep your eyes and your ears peeled for information that's a general company secret or a general industry secret. Okay? Number 2, because this is health, then your health could be, it's a nuisance. What it is it's a nuisance to have to fool with this physical situation on a regular basis. However, if you ignore it, these swords can hurt you worse if you ignore them. So there we are. So take care of business. Okay? 8th house, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Now, what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Why do you feel like that? You're feeling forlorn. You're feeling lonesome. You're feeling abandoned. You're feeling lost, in pain. You're hurt. I'm sorry. And you're doing your best to ignore it. 8th house is money from other people. Money from other people this is the highest good of all concerned. So for the highest good of all concerned, you would like to have more money for all concerned in your house, and your boss would like you to have not. Your boss wants the same thing for himself. So I don't know how that's all going to work out. However, in order to maximize your reputation at work and your reputation with how to handle business, then what you've been doing lately is looking for the highest good of all concerned, because there may be 2 or 3 different solutions to a situation, and one of them is terrible, one of them is okay, but one of them really expands upon uplifting, can you believe that? Uplifting you, your boss, your company, and your customers. Now, I don't know what that means, but that's what this is about. Money from other people regarding an uplifting situation. Now, I really don't know what else to say about that, but there's a situation coming up about improving. Oh, it might be also to improve morale at work, because if business is slow, then people will be grumbling, and maybe they need to be relieved of the misery and be restored to at least some kind of semi-happiness for a period of time. Try to make it fun. Okay? Woo-wee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. And what we got here is the Chariot. Now notice the Chariot, yep, there is a person who is the designated driver. And the designated driver has, well, in this card, it's sphinxes. But an ordinary card would be 1 horse, he wants to go this way, and 1 horse, she wants to go that way. And look at here. The driver isn't even holding the reins. He's holding a scepter. That's it. He's holding a scepter. So this is the ninth house of philosophy. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Philosophy, religion, and higher education is pick one of those topics to get, because you need at least one of them. So it's higher education and long distance travel. Long distance travel teaches people about other humans, other cultures, other ways of life, and it's enlightening for a person's education. And philosophy, religion, higher education, or maybe you need to decide to take that college course that may give you a certificate that allows you to do X, which means a higher paycheck. And we haven't made up your mind yet, but if that seems similar to this actual situation that you're in front of, then I suggest you act upon it. That's what this is telling you to do. Get a move on, because that's 2 major arcana right there in a row. They don't fool around. Here we got 1 down here with your money. Okay, that'd be 9. This would be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10,000 is your career. Guess what? They love you at your job. They really, honest to God, don't think there's anybody better than you. They really, honest to God, don't. They don't know what they do without you, because whatever it is you do it well. And here's your working your fanny off for it. And they admire that. Okay? 11th house, philosophy, religion, higher education. No. Long-term plans, and friends, especially friends. So look at here. Okay, this is the bare beginning of an idea in your category of long-term plans, your future plans. We have what this signifies is a new business venture or a new idea. And back here we have a house. So I think at this moment in time, y'all are focusing in on what to do for the next 10 years and maybe even the next 20. Because you may be in a regular stage of life where you've outgrown the house and you got another house. Or you may be somebody who's an empty nester who's got this big house. Now you need to skedaddle out of that big house and get a more reasonable, smaller location for you to take care of. And you're exploring that. And if you're not exploring it now, do it now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. And,
Hi.
Actually, this makes me think of good dreams, because here are 2 people that have known each other for a long time. And they have been playmates for a long time. And they're like soulmates. They've been together. So when you go to sleep at night, I think you don't necessarily, at this moment in time, you're not necessarily worrying. What seems like you've been doing is reminiscing about fun that you've had in the past, because you may have found that thoughts like that put you to sleep and anxiety keeps you awake. No secret about that. So, if you have good thoughts when you go to sleep, you'll have a good night's sleep. If you're anxiety, you won't have good sleep. So, alrighty then. I think you got a really good future picked out for yourself in the month of August. There's nothing bad that happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except for these unrealistic situations that you still think you want to chase, but they're really just things you can do to waste your time. But go ahead, what the heck? Check out a yacht. Check out a $500,000 motorhome. What the heck? Go ahead. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to my table. I appreciate it. It's been fun to talk to you. And I look forward to seeing you in September, okay? Bye. Love you. Mean it. Thanks. This is Twisted Granny Tarot. See you next time.